What's up guys, it's your casual clone here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Death Watch Mandalorian from the Mandalorian TV series. As you guys can see, it's the standard Star Wars The Black Series box with the slanted side. At the top here you guys have Star Wars The Black Series, at the bottom you have Star Wars The Mandalorian in that nice color-coded orange, and again Death Watch Mandalorian, the name of the character. On the side here you have an artwork of the Death Watch Mandalorian looking really nice and crisp. I really enjoy the artworks, and once you put them all together in terms of the boxes, they look really well together as well. On the back you have the same artwork again together with a read-up of the character. If you guys want to go ahead and read it, please feel free to do so now and pause the video if you guys want to read it. He is the 21st in the line, and other than that there's not much else going on with the box. So let's take him out of the box and take a closer look at the Mandalorian. Now he does come with a blaster pistol, just one. This is the same blaster pistol that we have seen with Bo-Katan, for example, just in a darker gunmetal type plastic, but it works for him just as well, and he can fit it in a holster on his belt, which I'll be showing you guys in a moment. He also comes with one of his blaster rifles here. It is a little bit bent, but nothing a little bit of heat can't fix, which he can also hold really well. I really enjoy the fact that he has this front grip right here, so you can get him into more dynamic poses, which definitely works really well for him. But he does come with that. It doesn't have any more paint application, it's just cast in a gunmetal type plastic. Now it also comes with a jetpack that you can of course plug into his back right here, which does also have articulated jet booster packs at the bottom down here, which you could probably plug a also effect piece in if you choose to do so. And it is a very simple color scheme. It doesn't have any weathering on it, but it definitely works, definitely fits with the rest of the figure, and it just looks badass. And here he is out of the box, and he is by far one of my favorite action figures from the Black Series probably ever. Now from the new Mandalorian wave, which he is from, he's by far my favorite. I don't own all of them yet, but he's definitely my favorite. It might have to do with the fact that I have a big time love for helmeted characters, but in terms of articulation and looks and accessories, he's by far the coolest looking one. And I highly recommend you guys pick him up if you ever get the chance, because you don't want to miss out on something like this. And of the helmeted characters, now, I believe that he is mostly new parts, but also a lot of reuse. I'm not sure exactly what parts are reused and which ones are not. I have 5 more of them pre-ordered because I do want to make my custom Mandalorian at one point, which is why I have so many pre-ordered. But I got this one in today, and I'm super stoked to show you guys what this guy has in stock. So let's get him off the rotating turntable and take a closer look at the Death Watch Mandalorian. Now for the figure himself, he has a dumbbell joint at the top of the neck, I believe, which allows him to look up that far, which is really amazing considering the fact that he is helmeted. He can look down this far, which is also great. Now the fact that he has a dumbbell joint at the top and the bottom of his neck allows him to have nice side to side movement right here. His rangefinder also does articulate to the front if you want to display him like that. That is possible, and you can always move it back as well. His arms go up this far. The shoulder pads are softer material, which allows him to move his arms slightly past 90 if you push it. All the way around, of course, with the shoulder pads usually moving with the figure itself. He has a single jointed elbow which goes past 90, which is also great, with rotation at the elbow. And of course you have a gauntlet rotation as well. He does have a up and down hinge for his weapon holding hand or weapon supporting hand, and he has a side to side hinge for his trigger finger hand, which of course everybody likes. He has a nice ball joint in the middle of his torso, I believe, which allows him to crunch that far forward, that far back, and some nice hula hoop action, which you can always really appreciate. He does come with a little pistol holster at the back of his gun belt, which the gun fits into quite nicely. Let me try to see if I can get this in here. It is a very snug fit, so you have to definitely push it in quite firmly, but it does hold and it does not come out, which is really nice. He can kick that far forward, almost 90, not quite, but almost. He has an upper thigh swivel. He has rotation at the knee. He can kick slightly past 90. He does not have a boot rotation. He can kick up that far until it gets hindered by the sculpt, which is Actually, not at all, actually. He can move back quite far, and he does have a forward-facing pin for rocker. And that already was the review of the Death Watch Mandalorian. By far, one of my favorite trooper figures in a long time. I really enjoy it. Is a great design, and you can definitely use him for some customization as well. Highly recommend picking him up if you ever get the chance to. I really suggest you do it. His joints are also not as stiff as well. They move really nicely, but that does depend on what copy you get. But I do highly recommend you guys pick him up if you get the chance. Please like and subscribe and turn on that bell for post notifications so you never miss out on any of my future reviews, and there is still a lot to come. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and until then, auf Wiedersehen.